Hello and welcome to the ABSN HSN game of the week. Dallas Cowboys versus Denver Broncos. CeeDee Lamb back in the saddle for Dallas after missing the last 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Denver will have their work cut out for them in this one. With New England now at 6-2, Indianapolis getting ready to set their game up against the Titans. That's for sure. Especially when you consider the Broncos both teams are coming in off a massive opium high. Dallas getting CeeDee Lamb back allowed them to double up on the Commanders, and the Broncos coming back from 19 down over the Giants. Shane Bowen, you need to be fucking pink slipped.
Touchdowns and 100 yards for the second time this season against the Titans. And the rookie quarterback has been through the ups and downs.
More of the downs than the ups for Cam Ward.
Each week he seems to make that play that confirms why he was selected. So I'm going to go to coach. I know the players are because I get that totally. But what the big picture points you make at this
Ooh, a left bicep tear for Ed Oliver. One has to wonder how things are going to play out in this mofo. At this point, I would rather have a census. So trying to examine these people. I mean, examine Gable and Bowen's brains. Hey, Iman. Yeah, go Broncos indeed. Like I care at this point. I need big games from Ferguson, Sutton, Dobbins, Jones, and the Chiefs tonight, now and tomorrow. Here comes Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, Prescott tied for second most touchdowns on the season with 16 touchdowns. Bo Nix has won 8 straight home starts under center for the Broncos. Let's see if we can make it 9. We're live from Empower Field in Denver, the Mile High City. 3-1 Dallas, 5-2 Denver. You think back to those war memories between Elway and Aikman. I'd rather be seeing that Shane Bowen gets 69 by a grizzly bear while And 69 is a grizzly bear, while King Kong is getting shoved up his ass for what happened last week. This week was more of an expectant status quo. Even if Scatterboo were to stay healthy in this game today against the Eagles, the Giants would still have lost. Because now teams are figuring Dart out. They know how to get him razzled. True, he didn't turn the ball over, but having said that, you apply enough pressure and he's going to cave. Last 4 games, Prescott's been pretty perfect. 71.4% passing percentage, no pickoffs, no interceptions, and 13 touchdown passes. You look at CeeDee Lamb against Patrick Surtain Jr., George Pickens against Riley Moss. Those are the key matchups in the secondary that are going to be vital to look at. At least not anymore under these new rules. Kick is away from the 3. RJ Harvey, the rookie, runs it out to about the 28-yard line from the 3 for a return of 25. 25th start of the career of Bo Nix. 6-0 in his last 6 against NFC opponents. Against the Giants, against the Eagles, against the Command. Who else did he have in his last? In his last game against the Giants, 4 touchdowns on 27 of 50, 279 yards. And he also had one against the Eagles, though not as amazing, but still impressive enough. And off to Dobbins, he's got a nice hole, and he's going to get 7. Yards a game average for JK is 74.7 yards. A little more than half of what per game Dallas allows on the ground, 141.3. That's the 3rd most in the league. Dobbins in the backfield again from the gun. Nick's trying to get Dallas to jump. Drop back. Caught by Sun, and he's going to get 10. Oh, that was Ingram, excuse me. Hoping that was Sutton. Ball on the 46. Fake of the handoff. Over the middle, and it's picked off. Triquez Bridges. I think on that route, Nix was looking for Franklin, but Franklin didn't notice it, and it got picked. Or was that Mims he was trying to go for? Who was he looking for on that pass? I mean, who is he looking for on that pass? I'm on the board at least. Oh, God, that's the ankle. Oh, shit, that's the ankle. Scat is down. Repeat, Scat is down. Oh, shit, that's an ankle. Oh, shit, that's the ankle. Ugh. It's disgusting. I don't. Still anything this year, but this is not what we want to see.
And not even scrubbing. Fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than roll dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's Molly Dawn is trusted to save wildlife. The new monster was now a Burger King.
Really?
Sink your teeth into the new monster that will carry you. The new venom on CBS is
So who was that pass going to? He was looking for Bryant. He was looking for Pat Bryant. First pick in 4 games for Knicks, and the ball will be at the 48 of Dallas. Williams in the backfield for the Cowboys. Fake of the handoff. Dex Douglas Schoonmaker, and he's got the first down. To Schoonmaker, and he's got the first down. And he's got a 9-yard catch. Or whoever number 89 is. I keep forgetting Schoonmaker is 86 for the Cowboys. Man the backfield. Hand off to Williams, and he's going to get 3. First down. Down at the middle. Oh, that's Brevin Spanford, who made the catch earlier. Never heard of him. From the 41, so it was a 2-yard pickup. Hand off to Williams again. He's up the middle. He's going to make some room and just be taken down a bit short of the marker. Second down coming up for Dallas. And I'm about to be fucked over by overly charitable coaches. Again, I'm ready to shoot some of these coaches for screwing me over in fantasy. I really am. I hate these buggers, these motherfuckers. I hate them to no fucking end. Second one, fake on the handoff, the throw. Caught by Lamb, and he's brought down at the 2. And off to Williams. I'm not sure if he got the ball over. Let's see. The touch. No, he didn't. Second down. If I had to guess, it's going to be a run up the gut, Williams. Fake. Looking. Was looking for Pickens in the end zone, and they got swatted by Surtain. What happened to Pickens? Oh, is it Surtain that's injured? Oh, it's Surtain who's down. It was 38-20, bad dog, not 38-13. But still, I get your anger. Fully justified. Oh, that's probably going to be ACL. At worst. At best, it's an MCL pull. This isn't good if you're a Broncos fan. Oh, it even could be an Achilles. It might be Achilles. It might even be the Achilles. Second goal. And offside. Or third and goal. False start. Knocked down, an incomplete field goal unit coming out. What was he looking for here? He was looking for Lamb, and he got swatted. And now Audrey will come out for the field goal. This should be well within his range. It's only a 24-yarder. Easy enough for Audrey. Got it. So after a bad throw by Nix, it leads to an interception. Dallas can only settle on can only get a field goal out of it. 3-0, 10:34 left in the quarter in favor of Dallas. Audrey kicks it away. Mims with it over the 20, 25, and down to 26. Among the 2024 draft class, tops in passes, tops in QB wins, and toss and pass yards. And Dobbins will probably only get one out of that run as he's taken down. Second 5-9 from the 27. Fake of the handoff. Screen pass to Mims, and he's only going to get 2. Third and 9 from the 29, 7 from the 29. Nix's pass is dropped by Sutton, but we got flagged. This is either defensive holding, ineligible man downfield. And it was a neutral zone infraction against the Cowboys. James Houston was too far beyond the neutral zone, was lined up in the neutral zone. So it's now 3rd and 2 instead of 4th and 7. Over the middle. And this time it's Franklin with the catch. First down. Pick up at 26. Nick's going deep. It's overshot. He was looking for Franklin again, but he led him too far. But he didn't lead. But it went too far over his head. Second down. Second 10 from the 40. Pitch to Harvey over the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Broncos. Look, it's supposed to be 6, not 7. Went to the outside, cut around, and it's a 40-yard touchdown run for R.J. Harvey. Now it's good. I know. And I know, David. Kick is away, and in the end, 15, 20, 27. Kavonta Turpin. Do we have to keep bringing this shit up? That snapped a 1,606 game losing streak by any team trailing by 18 points plus with 6 minutes left in the fourth. Damn. So Williams, and he gets 4 or 5. But let me say this. Part of the blame is on Shane Bowen of the Giants. The son of a bitch terrorist can't understand that you don't go in the soft zone or prevent defense when you're up big. You keep going at the throat, you dumbass motherfucker. And a couple of Cowboys jumped the gun. That's for sure. I mean, what's Dallas' record on the road? 0-3? Dak's screen is caught. And it's to Lamb, and he gets 7. Third down coming up. On the road, the Cowboys average about 25 points a game, 353 yards, but a turnover margin of -3, whereas they average 41 at home and a turnover margin of +3. And you start reverting back to their 2022 format, 2022 and 2023 formats. Dak with the snap. Under pressure, gets away. And down he goes at the 17-yard line. Benito with the sack, with a big sack. Loss 16? $13. Kick is away. The punt's away. Caught the 26 by Mims. Tries to cut the corner. Gets over the 30, 35, and pushed out the 37 or 38-yard line. $5:43 to go. First quarter, 7-3 Broncos.
to the sideline after a 3 and out.
Nick's out of the gun. Fakes a handoff to Dobbins. Goes over the side. Caught by Franklin. Or Bryant, I should say. First down. And he got to him this time. On the 46-yard line. I think that's Harvey in the backfield now. It is. No, that's Dobbins. 35, 30, 25. And down to 26 as he gets stripped up, as he gets shoved down. I think it's a 19-yard pickup for him. Oh, 21 yards. That's for sure. Ball on the 25-yard line. Fake the handoff, caught by Franklin. And he's got the first down. Or did he get pushed out a yard beforehand? They're going to place him a yard before it. And fully justified that Matt Eberflus gets scorched. More so on the road than he does when they're playing when the Cowboys play at home. At home, the boys are 3-0-1. On the road, 0-3. I think. Let's see. Lost to Philly, lost to Carolina, lost to Chicago, beat the Giants, drew with the Packers, beat Washington. Who's their other one against? Whatever. Dobbins gets 1 yard, but we got flag. Probably going to be a hold on Denver. It is. Who's Dallas's other one against? Right there. Okay. Nix drops back. Fires over the middle. Touchdown! Trey Franklin. Troy Franklin. Loss. This was the week they drew. Oh, they're 1-2-1 on the road. It was against the Jets. My bad. 1-3-1 on the road again. Their win was against the Jets, so they're 2-1 at home. Kicks up and good by Lutz. 14-3 Denver. Denver really riding that adrenaline high from last week. Okay, next week, what would be the regional matchups? I know I'm getting Carolina against Green Bay. Probably going to get Atlanta versus New England next week. At worst. At best, it would be Cincinnati against Chicago I'd pick up. At best, I'd probably get Indianapolis against Pittsburgh. But regional coverage would dictate Atlanta against New England. And then game of the week is Kansas City against Buffalo. Week after that, the game of the week is probably for me going to be Detroit against Washington. So what would be the CBS game for me the week after next? Probably Jacksonville against Houston. If not that one, New England against Tampa at best. Week after that, Kansas City against Denver is the game of the week. After that, Philly against Dallas. In Dallas. Ow. Then what would I get as the primary game, in the first game? Detroit against New York or Green Bay against Minnesota? More than likely, Green Bay against Minnesota against Green Bay. It makes sense. They want a game that brings more money to the market. And NFC North rivalry, even for a 38-year-old man living in the South like I am, it makes sense that I get that game instead of New York versus Detroit. Week 13, yada, yada. Buffalo against Pittsburgh. Turpin returns at the 1, cuts to the outside, 25, 30, 34, 3-yard line. Cincinnati against Buffalo, maybe? It's the only one that makes sense to me. Well, way back in 1987 when they lost to the Giants in Super Bowl 21. Either that or it was Super Bowl... No, it was Super Bowl 21. Prescott to Williams for a pickup of 7. We have 8. Let's see. Buffalo, New England, then Indianapolis versus Seattle. Probably makes the most sense in week 15. Second 2 is a gain of 8. Fake of the handoff. Dak rolls to his left. And he's going to run with it over the 45, and he'll step out the 47. Pittsburgh against Detroit. Jeez, most of these games on CBS in week 15 are shit. In week 15 are shit. 16 are shit. Philly against Buffalo would probably be the game I get scrapped with. 30-second timeout for the Broncos. For those wondering what I'm looking over, possible game of the week options for me to call in the weeks to come. And with the finale, they're gonna really have to sort out which game gets slide where. First down, caught by Pickens, and he'll get 9. And off to Williams, he's going to get 3 for the first down. First and 10 from the 42 of the Broncos. Dak rolls. Caught by Turpin, but he doesn't. No, they're saying he stepped out before he had it. Second down. I'll say this, David. I don't really care, but if I had to pick, Blue Jays in 7. I don't do Halloween. And I don't really have a favorite player ever, to be honest. Second down and 10 for the... Yes, they are, Iman. If you want to come in, I'll send you the link will be in the description. Will be in the chat box. Snap. Dak drops back. Gets hit. Incomplete. Was looking for Schoonmaker, who had to retreat back to get to it. No good. Sternod with the pressure. Third down. I think Dallas is going to be happy that they're going home next week. For their game next week. Rushing 4. Dak's going to bolt. Nothing there, but we got flagged. Probably in the secondary. Nope, it's a hold on the Broncos. But the first quarter's over anyway. We'll go to the second, 14-3 Denver. Why is it all these games I've been getting for one reason or another have been shit? Just a question.
Hi, sweetheart. You're so bad.
AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything. Is that switching things up could be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh yeah, good call. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive plan not required.
Wayfair's big sale is finally here. Right now, you can save up to 80% off everything home at Wayfair. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Looks like a lot of Sunday. Let's go.
Then I can go have a dogs.
more.
Let me show you how to get rid of them. Every morning, do 30 of these, 30 of these.
Just go into beans. Usually you go through a whole year and savage. It's win. I like seeing Aaron Glenn get his first win. I will get back to it.
Best third down defense in the league, the Broncos, as we start quarter two. 20, taking the third and 20. You got the best matchup in the league. Starting the second quarter with this third and 20.
Third and 20. Dak fires. Bat away. It was looking. For Illinois, fourth down. No. No, you had Ferguson right there too, Dak. You dork. Unger's punt is away. It's not a deep one. Fair catch signal by Mims at the 11.
Did that? Neutral throwing back. Here.
Third, with all those ties to the Dallas Cowboys, working for the legendary Bill Parsons.
That's not a question.
He was there, helped bring you to Dallas. That he did. He's your Illinois alum. I from the Midwest. First intent, you prove it every week.
And out to Dobbins. I think he only got one out of that. Oh, that was Harvey. Excuse me. Nix drops back. Gets chased out of the pocket. He's going to fire it. Wide of Sutton and out of bounds. Third down. Even if Sutton had caught that ball, he wouldn't have been in bounds anyway. Third and 9. Going deep. This time it's caught by... Cowboys saying... And officials agree. Let's see. Did he get his feet in bounds? Let's see. One... Oh, the ball got knocked out. Okay. I thought he kept his feet in bounds. Okay, his feet were in bounds. Didn't have control over it. Okay, fair enough. Cross shot back in the mid of his end zone to get rid of it. So the Broncos go 3 and out on this drive. And that's not a good punt. Turpin lets that one bounce behind him and go out the 41-yard line. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it there.
Saquon, find the same. Saquon, get him out of there. Saquon, get him out of there. Wait, to the house. The first play of the game. Settle for the field goal.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
First down, give it to us. The fourth best choice. Nice, man. Always trying to cheat. Or this needs to be a block. Wide open. You're staying. You can't do that. Yeah, go eat that all you want, but that's a push-off. We're gonna go for a push-off. Look at this. Ready? Not here. Great. Look at the push-off. The Giants already jumped. Might actually score 2 minutes left. Only down by 50. Oh, here comes Clay. Here comes Clay, boy. Wow, nice try, Johnny. Guess what? You still lost by 40, buddy. The better be the big team for the Giants. It's been Eagles versus Rams all game. It's been Eagles versus Rams. I can't take the Giants. No, his ankle's actually. Oh, his ankle's sideways. Get up. Please get up. Please get up.
Pick 6 for $19.99. It's the perfect meal for two.
Oh no. I can't save the Giants one bit. But this is not how we want to win the game. Hey, very understandable. Hey, WCW fans, everyone's on their feet clapping for us. Hey, as much as I told Grandma Lazardi never did I want you to go out like that. First one league neighbors, now Stanimo. Are the Giants cursed? Are the Giants cursed? I mean, you gotta respect Stanimo. He brought life to this Giants. He brought life to this team. Oh man, this Edith. I mean, what a champ though. Look at him. Look at him. We get
1st and 10 from the 41 for the Cowboys. And off to Johnson gets 3, but we got flat. But we've got flag. So a neutral zone infraction on Denver. Whatever. $185 completions, 1,881 yards, 16 passing touchdowns for Dak. First and 5, handoff to Javon Blue. He's got the first down and a little more. Brought down at the 40, gain of 14. Pickens on the sideline. He'll get 8. Second and 3, handoff, yard short. 3rd down. And Lipke gets the first down on the handoff. From the 30. Dak drops back. He's going to go deep, looking for Lamb, but he's out of bounds on the catch. Second and 10 from the 30. Hand off to Williams, and he's going to get 5, I think. Leave 4, okay? 3rd and 6. Drop back. That's Pickens, pickup of 8. Pickup of 9 to the Bronco 17-yard line. At the blue, handoff down to 10. Gain of 7. Blue, and we got flag. Gets it to the 10. Penalties on Ferguson. Prescott fires to Ferguson. Oh, that's Schoonmaker. Did he get in? No, he did not. First and goal from the 1. And Schottenheimer's going to waste a timeout.
Ryan Miller. fixes his hair. Doesn't know why he picks such an ugly shirt, but knows he can do more with his money. Ryan opens his Fidelity app, sees his opportunity, and takes it.
Ryan sets his investments.
First and goal. Gonna go to the ground game. Denver punches up. Sneak.
It's a good shirt. Really?
And Dak does not get in. Third down.
Not sure that helps.
Second down.
Investing with no account minimums. Talk about easier investing.
Now Javonte in the backfield for the Cowboys. Let's see if they'll give it to him here. There's the sneak plan didn't work. Handoff. Touchdown Dallas. Javonte Williams. (14-9) Denver. Nice block by Litke. Can it please let Ferguson make a damn catch? Ferguson and Sutton make a damn catch. And Brandon Audrey is automatic. 14-10 Denver. 7 minutes left in the half. I prefer mine with chicken rather than beef. I need to look at something. Does Taco Bell use beef tallow? No. Okay, no Burger King, Wendy's.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I've already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
Jimmy John's doesn't use it. Does Firehouse? I mean, it's a delicatessen chain. Olive, soybean, canola oil. Audrey ready to get the kickoff away with 7:29 to go in the half. Touchback in the end zone. And there's the Walton Penner family ownership group that runs the Broncos.
You guys couldn't do it. You know what that means, guys? Time we say the line. You know what they say? Only a brick wall can stop you. Its name is the Eagles. Shameful.
1st and 10 from the 35. Dobbins in the backfield for Knicks. Handoff. Dobbins gets free, and he's going to get about 6, maybe 7 before he's taken down. 7. Okay, that puts the ball at the 42. So we got 7 out of it. So what's Dobbins got right now? 42 yards? Or is he at 35? $36. Second 3. Dobbins in the backfield again. Ball fake of the handoff this time. Nix looks, fires. We got flag. It's caught by Franklin, but it's probably going to be a hold on Denver. Let's check what the flag's about. No, it's on the Cowboys. Penalty decline. 1st down, Denver. Let's see. Fake of the play fake. Nice block by Dobbins, though. Well, they've only had one. Knicks going deep over the middle. And Mims gets tripped up. That's another flag. DPI on Dallas. Keon Clark, the guilty party. Flag. Pass interference. Defense number 38. Ball placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down. Right. I mean, true, you could, even if you do let Mims go on that odds are he doesn't really catch it. But having said that, fake the handoff. Over to Ingram, over the middle, and down to 2. Elijah Clark, huh? Well, I need them to go to Sutton, Nick. But no. Sean Payne's going to be a damn jackass. I formation. And now Kenny Clark jumps the gun. You just do a sneak on that. Oh, that's Thomas who's the guilty person. Don't spoil it if it happens. In any case, 1st and goal from the 1. I set. And off to Dobbins. And he loses a yard. Second down. Sam Williams seeing the run attempt. Cuts it down for a loss of 2. And cuts Dobbins down before he can even get going. Loss of 2. Second goal from the 2. Dobbins in the backfield again. This time a single set. Usually means play fake. Nope, they're going to give it to Dobbins up the gut. And the push, he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Hold it, hold it. Yeah, I also heard it too, so he's a yard short. Never mind. Let's see, was he down? Right there. That's where the whistle is called. No, it's a Wildcat. Touchdown, RJ Harvey. But we got flag. This will probably be a down in force on kickoff penalty, but let's see what it is. And the Broncos are going to go for 2. Okay. Interesting option by Sean Payton. Quick out. Was looking for Ingram, incomplete. So the Broncos don't convert on the 2-pointer. That's better. So the try is not successful for the Broncos. Instead of going up 12, they'll have to settle for being up 10. And with 3:47 left in the half.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
DJ, can you do me a favor and get some fucking passing yards in the second half, you son of a bitch?
Chance to get their first win of the season. You score here. Still plenty of time on the clock, but why are we handing the ball off? He's still waiting. He's still waiting. He's still waiting. He's still waiting. We did the running back just throw the go-ahead touchdown. Did the running back just throw the go-ahead touchdown? Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall just threw the game-winning touchdown.
It's Brees, you dumbass.
There's no way this is the Jets win their first game. They blew it up for like I mean, absolutely not. I mean, you got boss too. That boy just got boss. What a house right here. Dude, what was that throw? Seasons on the line. Fourth and 9. I'm not going. This would be epic. I just pray for Jets fans in general. I just want y'all to win. You gotta go to Jamar Chase. You gotta go to your guy. Seasons on the line right here. If you don't win the Jamar Chase, you have no idea what you're doing. Flacco. Can't redeem himself. Jamar's over the top. Jamar's going deep. Mark
It's lots of for words. My initial reaction is
Let me guess. A fourth or fifth pregnancy? Let's see. Oh. First and 10 from the 20. Dak looks. He's going to have to run. He's over the 25, 30, slides down at the 30 for a first down. So he'll gain 9. Out to Johnson. Gets free, but he gets pushed back. He's going nowhere on that one. Third down. Dak drops back. Tipped and almost picked. Anger's punt. Lets her go. 56-yard punt. And Mibbs gets shoved out. Well, if you're a fan of the Broncos, so far so good. You're up 10. 2 minutes left in the half. You're building off the momentum you got in last week's miracle comeback. And you're about to go 3-0 over the NFC East. Beat Washington whenever you get them. And later this year when you get them, and you'll do a division sweep. You go unbeaten, and you be more than on, unless the Chiefs, by some miracle, the Chiefs find their way to fight back in the divisional hunt. You're basically on your way to winning the division, the AFC West, ending about a 6-year stranglehold over the division that the Chiefs have had. Nix lobs it, caught by Dobbins. 3. 4. It does give me an extra point. 2-minute warning is reached. 2 minutes left in the half, 20-10 in favor of Denver. And the sooner my doc gets back after this week, my chiropractor gets back from this week, the sooner I can get my neck, hips, shoulders, and spine popped. Ooh, ankle dislocation. That's not good.
But he sees right there the advantage he has. Is there an opportunity? He's going for it. William Byron on the inside. And he loosens up the 12 of Ryan Blaney and takes the right lead. And the 12 is still there. The 12 is still close enough to return the favor. It was an aggressive move. The 12 blocked the 12.
Let's check how the penultimate race in NASCAR is doing. You know, folks, that next week is the final race of the year. Whichever two do the best are probably going to make it into the championship race. 12 to go. 12 laps left. It's Byron in front, followed by Blaney, Chastain, Elliott, Larson, Berry, Gillen, Logano, Priest, and Bell, your top 10. The last car in the lead lap is Bubba Wallace. Everyone else is at minimum 1 lap off the pace. Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin, who have already qualified for the championship, are out of the race. They are basically out of the race at this point. Briscoe finishing dead last at 192 laps off the pace. Denny Hamlin, 154, 35th and 154 off the pace. Second and 6, ball on the 32-yard line for Denver. Hands off to Dobbins, plows through and gets to the 49 for a pickup of 17. 15. $51 of those yards to Dobbins. Nick's over the middle, caught by Sutton, first catch of the over the side, caught by Sutton, his first catch of the game, and he gets himself a first down after a pickup of 11. Minute 15 left in the half. Broncos in field goal range. Took Sutton long enough to get a catch. Snap. Nick's check down. Dobbins again. Heads for the sideline, gets it out the 30, gets it to the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5, pick up a 6. I don't understand why the hell Fergie's not getting any throws his damn way. You're smart, Dak. You throw to fucking Fergie sooner or later, you son of a bitch. From the 36-yard line, 54 seconds. Nix drops back. Caught by Ingram, or did he bobble it? Only got it. 50 seconds left. First down, Denver. Yeah, he got it. Gain of 5, but barely. Ball to the 32-yard line of the Cowboys. Ball now on the Dallas 32. 50 seconds. Big of the handoff. Caught by Franklin. Over the 30, 25, fighting, and he'll get 8. Denver will burn their second timeout. Ironically, Baker's not really doing much at least at the moment. Bucks started 3-0 and have lost 2 of their last 4 coming in. But that game is moving at too fast of a clip, hence why they're in the third quarter already. For a game that started around 4 o'clock at 4 on the button, this game started at 4:30-ish. Empty set for Knicks. 7 straight completed passes. Everyone's moving out. Brief audible. 2nd and 2 from the 24. The Broncos. Snap. Expires over the middle. Touchdown Denver, but we got flagged. This might be coming back. And it does not come back. It's an offside on Dallas. Touchdown Broncos for Bryant. First touchdown in his career for the 3rd round draft pick. 1. And if I'm Papa Grossi, I am pissed at this. Snap, hold, kick, good. 27-10 Denver. With 39 seconds left in the half. I wish I got Indianapolis against Tennessee instead. Hindsight now. Well, at least hopefully next week's game will be a little more interesting because most of the games I've done with the 4 o'clock slot with this time slot have been dog shit. Oh, 1977. In favor of Dallas. Coming down to the finish line, the winner is William Byron, with Ryan Blaney finishing 2nd, Chase Elliott finishing 3rd, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Ryan Preece, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Todd Gilliland, and Josh Berry, your top 10 to close out the penultimate race. Let's look at the playoff standings. And with this win, William Byron makes it, advances to the final. Will make his way to the final, while Kyle Larson mathematically essentially knocks Ryan Blaney out of the running. Dak slides out the 42-yard line. I mean, to be fair, you can't blame me for going into a bit of a NASCAR rant when I haven't really done NASCAR all that much this season. Predominantly due to the way my TV is set up, baseball and football and scheduling conflicts, which makes it difficult and only leaves me about 2 months worth of NASCAR content to work through. Longest field goal made in NFL history, regular season, 66 yards by Justin Tucker. Brandon Audrey's career long, 65. Longest he's made that's ever been made in Denver, 64. So Dallas has got 31 seconds to, at minimum, get it to the 48-yard line of the Broncos. Dak snap, fires. It's caught by Pickens. 14-yard pickup. 8-yard pickup. First down. So the final four for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series title are going to be Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Kyle Larson. So it's going to be Gibbs against Hendrick in the championship next week in Arizona. That going over the middle. Picked off! He was looking for Ferguson. It got picked off. Jade Barron with the pick. V formation for the knee at the half. And at the half, it's 27-10 in favor of the Cowboys. That's the first pick in weeks for Dak. I mean, since week 4 against Green Bay and that tie for Dak. He just underthrew Ferguson. I mean, Ferguson was in double coverage. I don't even know why. I mean, I get why he wanted to go to Fergie, but that was, and I wanted him to go to Fergie, but that's not the pass I wanted him to go to Ferguson on. There goes the gun. The first half is over with the score Dallas 27 and Denver 27, Dallas 10. Eberflus is really going to be fun. I'm sure Eberflus is going to get pink slipped at the end of the year with how bad the D has been on the road. First downs, 15-10 in favor of the Broncos, 10-4 on the air. Denver as opposed to 6-4 on the ground for Dallas, and 1-0 in penalties in favor of Denver. 2 out of 3 versus 2 out of 6 in third down efficiency in favor of Denver. 264 yards to 152 on 264 on 7 drives to 152 on 6 drives in favor of Denver. 9.1 yards a play to 4.5 in favor of Denver. 169 to 84 passing in favor of Denver. 1 sack for 13 yards against Dallas. Averaging 10 yards to 5. Each team has thrown a pick. Ground game 95 to 68 in favor of the Broncos. On 12 carries to 16 carries. 8 yards to about 4 in favor of Denver on the ground. Penalties really have clobbering Dallas. 8 penalties against them for 63 yards to 2 for 15 against Denver. 2 for 2 in the red zone for the Broncos. 1 for 2 for the Cowboys. Time possession goes Dallas's way, though. It's 16 minutes, 59 seconds to 13 minutes and 1 second for Denver. Bo Nix, 13 out of 17 with 2 touchdowns and a pick for 169 yards. 84 yards for Dak on 9 of 17 and a pick. Javonte Williams, 8 carries, 25 yards and a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with 7 carries for 51 yards. R.J. Harvey, 2 touchdowns on 43 yards rushing on 3 carries. Mims has got 2 carries, a carry for 2 yards. Jane Blue, 3 carries for 21 yards. Dak, 4 for 20. Hunter Lipke for 1 for 2. Bo Nix, 1 for a -1. CeeDee Lamb, 2 catches for 35 yards. George Pickens, 4 for 31. Luke Schoonmaker, 1 for 14. Brevin Spanford, who I'd never heard of until today, 1 for 9. Javonte Williams, 1 for 8. Troy Franklin, 1 touchdown on 5 catches for 82 yards. Cortland Sutton, 1 catch for 11 yards. Evan Ingram, 3 for 26. J.K. Dobbins, 2 for 10. Pat Bryant, 2 for 40 and a touchdown. Patrick Surtain, 6 tackles. 4 tackles. Alex Singleton, 6 tackles, 1 solo. Riley Moss, 3 out of 4 on solo tackles. Brandon Jones, 3 for 3. John Franklin Myers with the sack on Dak. Alijah Clark, 5 tackles, 3 solos. Kenneth Murray Jr., 1 solo tackle on 5 tackles. Khair Elam, 2-3, 3-2, 3-1 for Shamir James. Maurice Lafeu, 3 tackles. Deron Bland, 2 solo tackles. Trickwizzy Bridges, 2 solo tackles. Everyone else in the Cowboy lineup that has a tackle mostly has 1 or splits a tackle. Devontae Turbin, 2 returns for 58 yards. RJ Harvey, 1 for 26. Mims, 1 for 27. Bridges, 1 interception for 7 yards. Barron, 1 for none. Mims Jr., 2 punt returns for 26 yards. Lutz, 3 for 3 for PATs. Audrey with a 24-yard field goal and a PAT. Unger, 3 punts for 154 yards. Crawshaw, 1 for 47. Behind. I don't fucking know what to do.
Intriguing discovery. That's calling you Jethro for. Your middle name's Jethro? Yeah. CBS Tuesday, Paramount Plus.
Knowing Man Cave, his post is the Nick Heat call he's doing.
Clowney trying to go right back at KJ. Wembanyama right there. And then again, came over late. Clark misses the three. Chantrelli secures it. 2 for 1 for Spurs 1. Wembanyama wants it. From the logo.
Who's going to stop Wemby?
Hey, I'm mic'd up. 17-7, JD is ball. They gave a big, but here's Spencer Brown, 50-50 ball. This goes to Anthony Nelson. He's a defensive end. No, he's trying to clear the pass over. Dallas Cowboys, you're talking about right here. Looks uncomfortable in the pocket because of that pressure. On the flip side, Bo Nix, he looks comfortable in the pocket for a couple of reasons. One, he's playing within the schemes of this offense conceptually. Each play that's called, he understands exactly what he needs to do at the quarterback position. But also, when it comes to the X and O, the Dallas Cowboys are not bringing the pressure. I mean, these are the playmakers that are making it difficult for the Dallas Cowboys defense. But I just want to get back to Bo Nix because if you're the Dallas Cowboys, and I know this season you haven't been a blitzing team, you're only blitzing 16% of this game so far. You're giving this young quarterback all the time in the world, and he will kill you. Bo Nix is that good. So, Matt Eberflus, DC for the Dallas Cowboys, you got to dial it up a little bit. Get him off his spinach. You have to do that by getting them in known passing situations. Stimmer has converted 15 first downs, but they've only had 3 third downs on the day. They're 2 of 3 on third down. So you got to play better defense on first and second down and put them in position to rush the passer. They have not been able to do that. Credit to Denver's offense. I think this is the most complete they've looked in the first half of the ball game all season. They look good. And Vance Joseph has got that defense on. Yes. Cooper and Benito on the outside. Yes. Jack Allen in the middle. And they have Sertan and Riley Moss on the outside. This team is good at every level, and they're showing it again today. We talked about it. Strength versus strength. And right now, that strength of the defense is dominating the offense.
Yeah, and if this game continues the way it's going, this isn't just a win for the Denver Broncos. This is a statement to the rest of the NFL that they are not a fluke. They are for real.
Bill, that is a jailbreak on defense every time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the Verizon halftime report continues. CBS Sports presents the Verizon halftime report. Verizon. In America, there's only one fast. Life's not about running from the fire. It's about facing it.
I have a lot of Twisted fans always slide my DM. After me. I don't know what it is about y'all that enjoy getting your ass kicked. I'm gonna be at Power Slap Combine, and I don't have anyone to see. It's not like MMA fight.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon halftime report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one fast. It's halftime in Denver with the Broncos leading it 27-10. Back to the start of the second half after this message. An word from your local station. See, flying people can't be found. Something like that. It's on new CBS
Did they kill Scooby? Chocolate dusted Scooby snacks.
Remember back in 1990?
GMC Sierra. Professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
Kids, do not try this at home. At first glance, it seemed like Denver was going to get taken out of the game right out of the gate. Game when Bo Nix threw a pick. However, the D to start the game. However, the D held firm and limited Dallas to a field goal. Second half kickoff is away. Turpin will field it at the pylon for a touchback. That'll set the ball at the 35 of the Cowboys. Love of God, DJ. Can you do something more than just 10 fucking points for me, you son of a bitch? Snap. Caught by Turp. Pick up a 7 by Flanoy. Let me guess. Another Jonathan Taylor run. Yep. Second 3 is dropped. Incomplete. Yep. A fucking 80-yard piss runner. Third and 3. Dak snaps. Pressure comes. He's going to have to run. He's got the first down at the 45 over the 50 and slides down at the 48. Pickup of 8. And pick up a 7. Hell, they didn't. Pick up a 2. So it was a 6-yard pickup. So it was an 9-yard pickup. Yeah, Indy about to go 7-1. Something the Giants can do for DJ. Second and 8. Drop back. Over the Pickens. First down to the 39-yard line. $34. So it's a 13-yard catch. And around the Lamb. He's only getting 1, maybe 2 out of it. Shoulder injury, my ass, with the way he landed on that leg. Williams in the backfield from the 32. Handoff of the gut. And Williams is not going anywhere. Or is that blue? That's blue. My bad. 3rd and 8, Dallas. Ball on the 32 of bunch set. Bring it. Caught by Lamb, but he's going to be short by about 3 yards. Oh, they're going to give him 6. You need to be within 2. Right now, you're within 3. It's a 3-score game. They're going to go for it. Personally, I think the Cowboys are a little nuts to do this. Three to the right. 4th and 2. Fires. Pickens has got it, but did he stay in bounds? Yes. 1st down at the 9. At the 10. It's Zach Allen who's shaking up. 1st and goal from the 10. 10:22 left in the quarter. From the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Two receivers to Dak's left. To Dak's right. They're going to hand it to Williams. Finds a hole, and he gets 4 out of it. Bit up the gut. Dak drops back. Caught by Lamb, but he's a yard short. Nice 1-8 grab, though. If that's a little more on the outside, he's in. Third and goal from the 2. From the 1.5, maybe the 2. Drop back. Prescott was looking for Lamb, but we're going to have pass interference that's going to put the ball at the 1. And it's probably going to be either a sneak or a touchdown run by Williams again. Williams in the backfield. Goal line offset. From the 1. Williams is... I can't see. Not in. About 1/2 inch short of the goal line. This is going to be a tough one, folks. Second goal, throw to Lamb, swatted, and we got flag again. But why would you call half distance to a goal when you don't really have anywhere to go at this point? You're basically sitting on the damn goal line if you're the Cowboys. That one's a little more sus, but whatever. Eye set. Going into the eye. Hand off. And this time Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Chews up close to half of the clock in the third quarter. Brandon Audrey up for the PAT. Down the pipe and good. Cowboys pull within 10. 8:10 left in the third. 27-17 Broncos.
Look at that drive. And again, the pivotal play of it all was the fourth and 2 call. They could have kicked field goal there to bring it down to a 2-possession game. But they come up with a big play instead. They run it and they hit on it. 17 yards to Pickens. Eventually landing in the end zone with Brooks. Here's Mims.
Mims is going down the sideline. He's got a lane to the 50. He's over the 50 and down at the Dallas 46 on the kickoff. If only they counted kickoff return yards. First and 10 on the 46. Dobbins in the back. No, that's not Dobbins. That looks like Harvey. No, it is Dobbins. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. And out at the 22, pickup of 24 for J.K. Dobbins. Oh, it's a 26-yard pickup. That looked more like a 24-yard pickup to me, Jim. Nice cut. Went to the outside. I was right. It was a 24-yard pickup. 25-yard pickup. Hand off back to Dobbins. Tries to find the hole in the middle, and he'll get 5. This time it's Harvey, and he gets 3. And this time it's Harvey, and he'll only get 2 out of that. It's 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Broncos. Harvey in the backfield again. Nick's going deep to Sutton. Touchdown! But we got flagged. This could be OPI. And it is OPI, 82. Yeah, I saw it too. I mean, from the just before. Let's see where. 2. Yeah, that's a good call. Rahman has to get out of the way before he gets hit. And because he didn't, that's going to cost 10 yards to the Broncos and move them out of the red zone. Cost the Broncos 10 and move them out of the red zone to the 24. Going over the middle. This time it's dropped by Sutton and no flag as he gets hit. If he caught that, we got at least 6 more points. Let's out the kick. This will be from 42. Got it. 30-17 Denver. Back-to-back games have scored 30 or more. 6:02 left in the game in the third. Prescott coming back out. Can you please throw it to fucking Ferguson, you son of a bitch? I need the fantasy points, Dick Prescott. I mean, Dickweed Prescott.
Ryan Miller
Nate Jones
Gina Costa.
grabs his phone.
checks his notifications.
Opens the Fidelity app.
With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want.
Ding, ding, ding.
Get a second opinion.
Nate likes what he sees.
Set your investment to automatic and buy U.S. stocks and ETFs for as little as $1.
With no fees or commissions. Because that's how Gina likes to invest.
Same page?
That was easier than I thought.
Talk about easier investing.
I'm in the deuce. Why is he out? Oh, personal issue. Okay, fair enough. Does this mean we may actually see Dadier tonight? Can Knicks not wear white for once when they're playing in the Southeast? I really get annoyed with that. It'd be 20-17 Miami, not 19-18 New York. This thing is making me so fucking confused. First and 10. 35-yard line for Dallas. Fake of the handoff. It's a rollout. And Dak will only be able to get 1 yard on a run with Ferguson on the block. Damn. Second and 8 from the 36.5. Dump pass to Turpin. Gets free, but he gets chased out. And he's going to lose yards. About 3 of them. So they lose 1.5 yards. On third down conversions of 8 more yards tonight, the Cowboys are 0 for 2 from the 35-yard line. It's going to be Pickens or Lamb. He's going to go to Pickens. I mean, the Lambs, and we got flag. But it's down deeper in the secondary. Probably defensive holding. And it is a defensive hold. Any deeper in the secondary, and the ball's a short pass, that's a defensive hold. I mean, that's holding on the defense. Right here on Kevontae Turpin. And by McMillan. Ball now at the 40, and Dallas gets new life. Hand off to Javonte, and ball pops loose! Denver's got it! Oh, that was Blue who fumbled it. Never mind. No, they're saying Dallas got it back. Interesting. So Brock Hoffman spares a bullet. I mean, if you're Sean Payne, do you challenge this? Let's see. I guess. 2nd and 10 from the 40 as the ball didn't go anywhere. Dak drops back. Caught by Lamb. Pick up a 5. Third and 5. Dropped by Turpin at the 48. Incomplete. Kick is away. Fair catch made at the 16 by Mims. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. 30-17 in favor of Denver.
Finally, you can enjoy that smoky, seared steak you normally grill at home without your father-in-law asking, "You sure it's done, buddy?" "Yes, Kevin. We're sure." When you don't use this, dryer heat can be a real monster. It turns clothes into static magnets for your hair. Use Bounce to stop it. If you want static-resistant clothes,
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, come on!
Start your gift list now at Target.
And off to Dobbins. He's not going anywhere this time. Maybe a yard at best. Last 4 possessions for Denver. Touchdown, halftime, field goal. Second and 9 from the 17. Nix drops back. Caught by Sutton, and he barely gets it over the line for a first down. Gain of 9. That's only the second catch of the day for Cortland Sutton. Not one of his better outings today, this afternoon. It's a Mims, and he gets hammered after a gain of 8. Broncos, if you want to know, David. Look, I know the Eagles are the dominant threat right now in the NFC East, but I hate the Cowboys just as much, if not more so. Given that I grew up predominantly in the 90s when the Cowboys were the dominant pieces of garbage, pieces of shit in the NFL. I set, and up to Dobbins. Hesitation, and he gets 4, maybe 5 out of that carry. First down. Let him sit out for now. Pitch to Harvey. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Loss at 3. 2. That looked more like 3, if you ask me. And then Shane Bowen lets his foot off their throat, and they come back and win by 1. Which shows how incompetent of a D coordinator Shane Bowen is. I would rather pump his guts for lead. If you're Giants fans, you would rather... Dable may get a pass this year because of how incompetent defensively Shane Bowen is, and you want to pump his guts full of lead. I mean, 71 points after over the last 2 weeks. When you went out of your way to try to avoid giving up
Ryan Miller,
over 20 points,
Gina Costa
grabs his phone.
when you were going out of your way to try to avoid
the Fidelity app.
With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want. Get a second opinion.
Nate likes what he sees.
Set your investment to automatic and buy US
and
stocks
5 of the
ETFs
previous
for as little as
6,
$1.
and 5 of your first 6, sure you lost.
Because that's how Gina likes to invest.
Same page?
4 of those 5 of those 6.
Talk about easier investing.
You held teams to under 30 points. The lone exception was week 2 in overtime against Dallas. I mean, think about it, folks. Giants defense seemed competent at first. 21 given up in a loss to Washington. 40 given up in a loss in overtime to Dallas. 23 given up to Kansas City in a loss. 18 given up to Los Angeles in a win. 26 given up to New Orleans in a loss. 17 given up to Philadelphia in a win. Last 2 games, 71 points, and both have ended up in defeat. And all because Shane Bowen doesn't know how to do constant blitz defense. Throw in the injury bug. And the injury bug only fucking compounds on that. Third quarter's over with the score 30-17 in favor of Denver. Looks like the horse squads are doing pretty well. 7-1, about to go 7-1 for the Colts. Second and 12. Dobbins in the backfield, Mims in motion. Or is that Harvey in the backfield? I can't really see the number. Not that it would matter. Nick's going deep. Looking for Sutton. He's got it! And he was touched at around the 20-yard line. See, 35, 22. Into the 22, I think. Let's see where he landed. 21. That's a 41-yard pickup. And that's dropped by Mims, incomplete. Oh, they gave him a 39-yard catch. Second and 10, ball at the 21 for the Broncos. Ball at the Cowboy 21 for Denver. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Nick's going left. He was looking for Bryant, but it was too short, but too low to the ground. Incomplete. Third down. Caught by Ingram. First down at the 14. Over the middle. Oh, the 11. First and goal. First and goal, ball at the 11-yard line for the Broncos. 13:45 to go. Dobbins in the backfield. One wide out. Two wide out set. Fake it. They hand off to Dobbins. He cuts, and he gets 4. Second and 6. We got the lineman going into position as a tight end. Fake the handoff. Nick's looking, fires. Touchdown, Denver! No, it's not. Excuse me. He dropped it. Flag. If I had to guess, illegal formation on Denver. Yep. That's on Throckmorton, who gets busted for being covered by another wideout, by another receiver. Dumb move by the Broncos. Either way, third and 6. Cowboys decided to decline the penalty instead of pushing it back to the 12. 3rd and 6. Snap. Nix looks over the middle. Touchdown, Troy Franklin. He got it. And Lutz adds one more. 37-17 Denver. No, it's not. 12:48 to go in the game. 37-17 Denver. And still no tie-outs catches for the second game in a row. Hey, Dick Prescott, throw in the fucking Fergie, you motherfucking son of a bitch.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I have already started my list.
Your list?
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no,
Too
no,
bad
no.
it seems like Sony's won the console war.
Start your gift list now at Target.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I won HBO's game while taking a selfie. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Does anybody speak Smoky? Smoky! Where are you, my little buddy? Come on, man, we won! Snoopy, speak to me!
Power, power! You flee! You squash your own partner! Only bad guys do that! You are in the wrong class! You are a bad guy! Report to room 207!
Bad guys! No! You got the deal wrong.
Ricarda kicks away. 10, 15, 20. Turpin turns on the Jets and gets knocked out to 27. 28, excuse me.
Dime. Healthy, beautiful skin.
First and 10 from the 28. Or among the worst defenses. Yeah, David, you're right about that much. Dak drops back. Goes over. Finds Lamb. Gets free for a brief minute, but he does get a first down after a pickup of 18. Drop back. Chase out of the pocket. Dak goes down after a loss of 2. Zach Allen tripping him up. Knocked down by Moss. Third down. Pickens never got set, huh? $11:47 left. Third and 20.
This is Richard Galanti, former Costco CFO, a man who stared inflation in the face and said, "Not on my hot dog."
Held the line for 40 years. A hot dog and a soda for $1.50.
We brought him on as Mint's new chief anti-inflation officer. His job, make sure that we stay $15 a month.
Mint's hot dogs will be $15 a month forever.
No, hold on. We don't sell hot dogs.
Yet.
Or ever.
Yet.
I hate it when that happens. I fucking hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens, folks.
Ryan Miller.
Nate Jones.
Gina Costa.
I hate it when that happens, folks.
It opens the Fidelity app.
With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want. Get a second opinion.
But having said that,
Set your investment
with
to
only
automatic
7 minutes and 14 seconds left, I don't know if the Cowboys can stop the Broncos. And the way it's going, I don't think so. I mean, going from back-to-back miracle wins, and this is against NFC East teams, I just want to stress, over the Philadelphia Eagles in week 6, week 5, and then 2 weeks later over the Giants, to basically going into a complete and utter stomp of the Cowboys. Kick us away. Hey, Dickless Prescott, now will you throw to Ferguson, you motherfucking son of a bitch? You've only targeted him once. At least, yeah, a lot of people thought this year that with the way things played out last year for the Broncos, this was a team that was going to at least contend in the West. No one expected them to start off the year winning 6 of their first 8. Joe Milton III now in. Hand off to Blue. And he loses 2. So I guess it won't be Dak. Which means now they're just playing the junk players, the backups. That means Ferguson's done with no catches. And for the second week in a row, I get no points for my damn tight end. I mean, for my damn tight end. Second and 11. Ball on the 35. Milton fires. Caught by Tolbert, and he's got the first down. He's going to get a home game next week. Milton hands off to Blue in the Denver territory to the 46. Hey, Scooter. You want to mock the Giants for losing by 1 now? You want to talk about Magruder? Taking the handoff. Caught by Schoonmaker. To the 34. First down. Want to talk about Scooter? We're going to talk about dumbass, you bonehead. Milton fires, tipped and incomplete. He was looking for Turpin. And then you got a mediocre duo in the form of Dak and Romo. Yeah, your best chance was in 2007, 2008. Going deep. Tolbert, touchdown. $35-yard catch saves a lot of time for the Cowboys, but it's still a 3-score game. So what are the Cowboys going to do here? Go for 2 or just kick 1 to get it within 20? Either way, you're still down by 3 scores. Got it. Still a garbage time touchdown with 4:44 to go. At least in this case for the Broncos, it's a little easier breathing room than it was for the Giants last week. Giants were only up 10. Broncos are up 20. To Hughes. Score! 8 in a row now for New Jersey. In hockey, for those wondering.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask.
Probably going to go for the onside kick with 4:44 to go.
You can't go wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, gamer.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, come on.
Start your gift list now at Target.
Nope, they're going to go the deep kick. Mims gets free and down at the 29-yard line on the return. Mims slow to recover, but he's okay. Bo Nix's day is done. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 230-plus yards. But none of them the Sutton, which pisses me off. First and 10, I set. I think that's Harvey in the backfield. Can't really see from this angle. It is Harvey. Second down. Jared Stinneman now in to back up. Stinneman was a 4th-round pick for New England in 2019. This is only his 20th career appearance. He hasn't had much luck in the big leagues in the NFL. Dobbins in the backfield. No, it's Harvey. Sorry. Harvey at the middle. Doesn't have that explosive power that Dobbins has. Third down. 2-yard pickup. I mean, I understand bringing in the backups. You're up 20. That's fine. Yada, yada, yada. Get the snap off in time. Not going to get the first down. By Bat Bath or whatever you call them. Or Badeas, excuse me. 4th and 1. Best record in all of football right now belongs to the Colts. It's 7-1. Dallas will burn their second time out. 2.5 to go. 44-24 in favor of the Broncos. Oh, it's Denver who burns their first time out. 44-24 Denver. And it's yet another shitty stump game I'm stuck calling. Just for once. Can I get a good game to call? Good defensive matchup. Low scoring. That's all I'm fucking asking for next week between Kansas City and Buffalo. Or at least a damn even matchup. Is that too much to ask? Bo Nix's day is done at 19 out of 29, 247, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Dak Prescott, 19 out of 31, 88 yards and a pick. And 2 picks. Kick away. Kind of shanked, though. Handoff up the gut. Gain of 1. 1 for Jay and Blue. 2nd and 9, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
You're home for the holidays. You've dreamt of this moment.
Since when is James Cook action is good? When is James Cook action is good? What's that? Oh, they don't.
False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online. Expensive? Huh? Better deal? That's 5G network. Come take this little red situation here. Don't call it that. Bring your AT&T or tablet down to a Verizon store today for a better deal. Anyway, not as cool as Verizon.
No, get up. Please get up.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer or getting that trainer.
Oh no. I can't save the Giants one bit. This is not how you want to win the game. Hey, where's Jumper Scatabo?
Patrick.
Hey, tell me people that everyone's over here. Hey, as much as I told Grandpa regarding Scatabo, never. First League neighbors, now Scatabo. Are the Giants cursed?
The NFL on CBS. Applebee's, the official grilling bar sponsor of the NFL. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Distance is still up there, but a month from now.
2nd and 9. Milton in the single back set. Blue in the backfield. Ball on the 30. Hands off. And only gets 2. Or Malik Davis. Let's go back to 2013, week 5. This was the closest Dallas ever got in recent years to beating the Broncos. End around by Peyton. Bomb by Romo. And Prater hitting the game winner. Minute 28. But it wasn't enough. Dallas will burn their second time out with a minute 18.
This is Richard Galanti, former Costco CFO, a man who stared inflation in the face and said, "Not on my hot dog."
Held the line for 40 years. A hot dog and a soda for $1.50.
We brought him on as Mint's new chief anti-inflation officer. His job, make sure that we stay $15 a month.
Mint's hot dogs will be $15 a month forever.
Look, no, hold on. We don't sell hot dogs
Yet.
or
And off.
Yet.
Three, 2. And the Cowboys will burn their final timeout. This game's just about over anyway. Broncos win. Final score 44-24. Unger's kick is away. It's not a good kick. Backpedal by Franklin on the fair catch. Or Barron on the fair catch. 35 seconds left. For the next 5 for the Broncos. They're visiting the Strouds next week. Then they host the Raiders. Easy win. Tricky game against Kansas City. Bye week. And then they get Washington. Which means I'm going to have to do a lot of switch outs on week 11. For better or worse. V formation from the 9. Broncos win. Game over. 44-24. Broncos improved to 6-2. Cowboys dropped to 3-4-1. Broncos get 25 first downs to the Cowboys 24, 15-12 in the air, 8 each on favor Denver, 8 each on the ground. Denver giving up 2 more first downs on penalties. Third down efficiency edge to the Broncos, 5 out of 8 to 4 out of 11 for the Cowboys. 1 out of 1 on fourth down efficiency for the boys. 426 to 329, 39 on drives, 7.5 yards to 5 average in favor of Denver. 247 to 231 in the air. 2 sacks for 15 yards on Dak. 2 picks to 1 in favor of Denver. Ground game 179 to 108 in favor of the Broncos. 6.4 to 3.5 yards per carry in favor of Denver. 9 penalties for 80 yards against Dallas. 7 penalties for 42 yards against Denver. 4 out of 5 in the red zone for the Broncos. 2 out of 4 for the Cowboys. 33 minutes and 32 seconds of ball for the Cowboys. 26 minutes, 28 seconds for the Cowboys, for the Broncos. But that didn't end up being enough. George Pickens had the most receptions for the Cowboys, 7 with 78 yards. Troy Franklin, 6 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. But at the end of the day, it's another loss for Dallas on the road. And Denver is now 4-0 at home. But now they go to somewhere where it's a little trickier for them to win, on the road. In any case, that's it for tonight. I'll catch you folks tomorrow night for Game 3 of the World Series between Toronto and Los Angeles. Please, can I get more than just 4 people in here at a time tomorrow night? I don't like to beg. I don't even like the Cowboys. Kangura won. I'm a Giants fan. The problem is we have an incompetent coaching staff on both ends of the ball. Your problem is just on defense. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to Big Pat, Man Cave, Mitch of Hardcore Sports, the other 2 of the ABSN, Coach Eddie, Leave, Ghost Dog, Mac the Giants fan, Cool Bird, Cool Cat, and every content creator on both sides. I'm Mets2128. Goodbye and good night. Bang.